everybody. This is Dr. Elisa Medhus here with Abbie D'Agnese, our wonderful medium who did an excellent job channeling Epstein. Um,
You.
Jeffrey
Hi,
was just
everybody.
all over the place, but she kept him in line. Now, a couple of things I want to say. First of all, yay, we hit 100,000 subscribers, and hopefully y'all can help me do the same with the Atlanta Scalar YouTube channel. Secondly, I just want to sincerely apologize for my cutting things off and interrupting. I mean, it was very aggravating to you guys, but it's like, oh God, I had 56 questions. This guy is not even answering one of them. So it's the OCD in me that got frantic and pushed things along too much. And now I know that's irritating. Should just shut up and let the interviewee flow, let the whole interview flow. So I want to sincerely apologize, and I hope I never do that again. Hope you forgive me. Also, I want to tell you that this stuff is good. On our, I don't know if I told you this, Abby, but on the Zoom last night, we had all sorts
Yeah.
of people saying, "Yeah, I started. It's great." But one person said, "I started it 3 days ago, and I feel free." I mean, can you imagine that
I
a
honestly
medication
like
could do this? Crazy.
I
Anyway,
really want to try it. I want to try it myself. I really do.
anyway, if
Yeah.
you want to, before we have a temporary code forward slash, I mean, vitalithmd.com welcome 15 if you want 15% off. And I really suggest you do it now before that thing goes by the wayside.
Eric's
Yeah.
jumping in real quick here. First off,
Hi,
hey
Eric. I
mama.
love you.
Mama. Oh, he's blowing lots of kisses at you.
I
Mm.
love you, sweetheart.
So
I love
first off,
you.
he says, "We did it, guys."
Oh,
Even in that high-pitched voice I just did.
oh,
He's psyched. He's really proud of Yuma. He's proud of the community. He's proud of everybody that's been involved, everybody that's been committed to just following along, even if you just started today. It does not matter. The fact that you clicked on this, he just really he wants to send the message out of personal empowerment. He
yeah,
believes that's the most important factor of it all.
yeah,
He really believes also in this vitamin supplement that you are producing right now. He says it's the real thing, folks. He says it's
yeah,
really gonna fucking cut that right in half. He
yeah.
says, and if you don't like my channel, you can get the fuck off.
Oh, oh well. So
He
yeah,
says that with
if
love.
you want to get the fuck off, that's fine.
He says that he's saying that with love. Okay.
Of
He's not
course.
saying it with any
Of
malice.
course. People
And if,
have choices. It's called free will.
yep. And he says, this is just the way I am. This is just how I am. This is how my speech is. This is how I go about things. And I really appreciate you guys. And if I want you to like and I want you to subscribe to my
Yeah.
channel, and I want you to like and love my mom, and I want you to know how much I appreciate her. Because
Yeah.
that woman
Thank you.
tries really fucking hard, guys. So you better give her a shot and
Yeah.
send her some love. And he wants to send a message of peace to this channel.
Yeah. Good.
Peace.
Peace.
So he loves y'all, and he's just really excited, really excited. He can feel the energy.
That's good.
He feels your
Well, the
love.
main reason I did is not to make money. It's like I know this is going to save lives.
Yeah.
I just know it's going to save
It
lives
already has.
figuratively
It
and
saved my
literally.
it really it got through to me and
Yeah.
a hard head.
Okay.
You know?
So anyway, no, I'm talking about the nutraceutical Vitalist MD. I really wanted to help people because I think it might have saved Eric had he taken it. But we're not here to discuss the past. We're here to discuss Jeffrey Epstein, right? Is Jeffrey there?
Jeffrey's here. Sorry, Eric was just talking. Jeffrey is here with him, and actually he's patting Eric on the back, and he's saying good job, fella. Good job.
Oh,
And he's talking to Eric directly, and he's saying, I know that this is tough. On the other side, we've talked a lot about thousand something videos at this point about how heaven is for real. This
yeah,
is a real place, but you don't want to be here too soon. He's emphasizing.
yeah,
Okay. It isn't the same connection as in life. This is Epstein, guys.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. And I know that, you know, we all have our own personal, thoughts about him, but you got to remember he's in a different place now and he's had a bunch of time and there is no time on the other side. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
But he's had a bunch of distance.
Mm.
That's what he's referring to, distance. Okay. He says he's putting his hands in his pocket. He's wearing a pair of jeans and like a maroon V-neck cardigan um sweater.
Okay.
And he says it's cold where you live, where I live.
No, really? You choose to, I guess.
Yeah. But he wants you to give this a real chance and a real
Mm.
shot to emphasize the importance of peace within yourself.
Yeah.
You're dealing with his consequences because that's really what it is. He says, look at this community as a whole. He's talking about channeling Erik
Lovely.
and all the good that you're doing and all the good that you're promoting. And he's bringing up, if I had something like this, he's saying, and then he kind of stops and he goes, no, I don't know if I would have thought different.
Yeah.
He had chemical stuff going on in his brain that,
Really? Yeah.
yeah, he really did. That really did influence and impact a lot of himself
Yeah.
and his decision-making abilities. And he regrets that, is what he's saying, almost like
Yeah.
he had a choice or something. So, he's doing his best to contribute to society as a whole in a positive way, on a positive level, to help there be
Nice.
balance,
Yeah.
because there's so much discontent
Mm.
and there's so much nostalgia for the other way of life and the other way of being of how it used to be.
Yeah.
He's saying he misses his mom.
Oh.
So I don't, okay. So because he's on a different plane and state of being, okay, there's different dimensional levels here. I'm just going to explain this real quick so that way the viewers understand.
Yes,
Um,
please.
his mom has to come to his level. So he
Okay.
can't go up to her level,
That makes sense.
and he says, yeah, it is a lower level of existence, if you want to call it that, because of the energy you pour into me. So if you want to keep me there, that's helping. He can feel it.
Mm.
He feels the negative ways. He feels the discontentment, again,
Yeah.
that word. Um, and that's why he wants to help society as a whole. He can do good things too.
Of course.
And a lot of the bad that he did, it was based off of, sorry, I'm gonna repeat word for word here. A lot of the bad that I did was based off of discontentment in myself. Isn't that typical? He says it was my own ego and the money, and he's showing me like a glass of champagne. He's showing me parties that are very proper,
Mm.
and then he's showing me eccentric events,
What do you mean?
crazy ass parties.
Oh, wild
Crazy,
parties
yeah, wild parties, wild things,
with rated R, rated
where
X things going on, or
yes,
okay.
uh, he lost his moral compass.
Yeah.
He lost his moral t timing. He's using the word timing. He lost his code of ethics a long time ago
Yeah.
in his human life. He's still processing the life review part and how many
Okay.
people he's affected and still affects.
That must be difficult.
Yeah, because people think I'm goddamn Hitler or something.
No.
He's surprised he's still around himself. I really thought and I really believed I wasn't going nowhere.
Mm.
Nowhere.
Yeah. You're like a
So
lost little boy to me. I felt like you were a lost little
he's
boy.
thanking you for saying that.
Yeah.
He appreciates any forgiveness that anybody is willing to give.
That'll raise your
But
vibration
he
so
can
you can meet
feel
your
that
mom.
connection. He can feel that connection.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He says, "You want me to go somewhere bad? I got it.
No,
There you go. You go where you
not,
want.
not me.
Win."
Hey, by the way, I hate to interrupt, but this is important. You guys can see how wonderful Abby is, and I want you to know that all the information to book sessions, etc., are in the description box, the description box. And Jeffrey, what do you think about her ability to channel? Are you liking it, approving of it?
Kind of creepy, but he says he came to me for a reason.
Oh,
And it's because Abby here has a great sense of empathy towards people of all races, sizes, and the compassion she holds is greater than you could ever imagine.
yeah,
No. Uh,
that's true.
he's thanking me for being open enough and committed enough to go with this ride. And he knows I don't pay too much attention, but I'm also not one of those mediums that don't watch the news because I like to know what's going on in the world. I like
Yeah,
to be educated
sure.
as I can about what's happening around me.
Yeah.
He appreciates you all, whether you like it or not. He appreciates you all, and he appreciates Erik, and he likes the F bombs that he
All
throws.
right.
That makes
You're in
that
good company.
because that makes him more real. It makes
Yeah.
Erik more real because that's who he is, God damn it. And if you don't like it, you don't stay. If you don't
Yeah.
resonate it, you don't go.
Right.
He Epstein resonated with a lot of wrong things on the moral compass of humanity.
Do you want to answer any questions or you want to just free flow? It's okay with me. I don't want to get in trouble anymore.
He says you'll never get as much trouble as me.
Maybe. I don't know.
You won't. He says I had my heyday. Go at it.
Question number 28. Everyone is so focused on Trump's name. Were there other politicians on the list? What percentage were politicians, male and female?
This is gonna sound like a pretty okay. He's saying 60-80. 60-80.
60, 80 what? Male to female?
60-80. Okay, so it was more male than female
Okay.
as far as listening to the corruption and proceeding with the argument in their own heads about what's okay to part
Oh,
and be a part of.
yeah. Damn it. Quit printing out stuff while I'm doing a session, people.
60% were innocent goers,
Yeah.
male and female.
How many politicians in the
He
audience?
goes, he's smiling. He says, a lot.
A lot. Yeah, I can imagine.
But there were a lot of actors and actresses as
Yeah.
well. And just people he found interesting. So what you consider famous may not be famous, more
Yeah.
infamous, more infamous,
Infamous. Yeah.
right?
What is your connection to Casablanca and Jean-Luc Brumel Miami Modeling Agency? Did you use them to procure young girls?
You just said I used them. As you said, did you use them? He says I used them.
Oh, wow. Okay. You want to elaborate at all?
So he's showing me an apple. He's showing me an apple,
Mm-hmm.
and he's holding like the stem of the apple,
Yeah.
and it's kind of swinging back and forth for an
What does that
analogy
mean?
here. So he would contribute to the agency and they would make him a part of it. They would have him pick people and help them create not just models but actors.
Mm.
And so contributing financially, he was friends with them. And then he says, but God, they got screwed over. So I think that he might have come in and helped them here financially or something economically
Mhm.
with their business. So that way it wouldn't fail and could succeed.
Okay.
He feels like he really did try his hardest to do that, and it came out of a good place. It was just convenient.
Oh, so
It
it
was
wasn't like
convenient to be a
it wasn't like procuring girls and boys for the sex trade or anything then. Is that what you're saying?
eh.
So you did
So
procure girls and
he did
boys?
use he used the good for the bad. So he went into it with the right intentions. He didn't go into it with that cause,
Right.
but it had that effect.
Okay.
So he believed strongly in what he was doing as good, and then the ego came in,
Yeah.
and he was showing complicity also to other people, other players that were involved with him,
Yeah.
with how he treated and maintained those relationships with the clients. He appreciated that the he's using the word industry as
Mm.
a whole was a conducive environment for him to also thrive in. He felt like he had things in common with a lot of the people that he was involved with this agency.
Are you talking about
Okay, not a
the,
lot.
the
Like
modeling
there
company,
must have been
the modeling industry or the sex trade industry?
this particular business and
Okay,
these
the
people
modeling
that you're
agency.
referring to.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Just want to
Yes.
make sure. Okay,
Eric's pop Eric's popping in right now and his hair is like
his hair was everywhere. Just let me know when y'all are ready for the next question, so I don't talk over you. Ready?
he's
Just go
ready.
ding. All right.
Ding.
Is Jeffrey Epstein related to Anya Wick? Like, is she his niece? And are her allegations of abuse true? Hmm. Three-part question there.
A niece in words. That's a tough one.
Hmm.
The pride he felt towards her was a lot like a father.
Okay.
He used that to manipulate her. Her and she knows. And she was intricate in his detachment with people.
Hmm.
So this relationship, not it was not romantic at times.
It
He's
was or
using the
was
word at
not?
times, Elisa.
Pardon me?
He's using the word at times, Elisa.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
he had sexual relations with his niece? Is that what you're saying?
he's saying believe her.
Okay, so the allegations of abuse are true. Okay.
Al- Also, he had her get involved with other people.
Oh, yeah.
Jeffrey, you're bad. Eric's saying bad.
Bad lost boy.
Jeffrey, bad, bad.
Okay, why was Ghislaine, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Maxwell, so eager to please you and assist you? Was she instructed by her father to assist your work for the Mossad, maybe? Hmm. Let's just start with the first. Why was she so eager to please you and assist you?
So her own abusive background, her own ways of thinking, her own thought processes of growing into life and blooming and blossoming. She went through her own stuff.
Okay.
And it was she had been so hurt and so scorned in her own past that she didn't realize she was doing it, but
Mm.
she was easy to manipulate and easy to manipulate others. So she was being manipulated herself. Okay.
And she
This is
learned from the best.
Eric's jumping in.
Yeah.
Eric's saying she was easy to manipulate herself. And then she in turn was manipulating others to proceed by means financially.
Okay.
She liked the rotunda of the constant chaos, actually. That's where she
Really?
felt comfort.
Hmm.
And she liked to make him happy. She enjoyed to
I think
make him
they loved
happy.
each other, right? Did they love each other?
Very much.
I
Very
feel like
much.
it.
Very much. He says, I'm not a beast. Sorry. Sorry, Jeffrey. I don't think people agree. But
No,
he does care about her.
okay.
And in time, as things come to pass,
Hmm.
she's gonna see that he did actually care about her too.
Yeah,
There are signs that he's gonna give her to let her know that she wasn't just used and abused.
yeah,
She fights for that. She fights for that. It's not like she doesn't believe it,
yeah,
but it's hard when it's all out there to see your own reflection in the
yeah.
mirror. People
Mm.
are attracted to a mirror of themselves. And she full knowingly got involved with a scorned man, a
Mm.
chaotic man, because she loved me and she wanted to make me happy.
Mm.
At the time, the abuse felt justified. So, towards the victims,
Oh, oh.
because it felt like it was all okay. That's how messed up he was, guys. Like
But it's okay. Why? Because she felt like these
this is
girls
the
or boys
chemical,
were
this
getting
is the
love. Or
chemical thing. This is the chemical thing we were talking about.
okay, right.
So
Of
he
course.
didn't, he didn't go into this going, I'm going to abuse people because I'm a narcissist and I'm a nasty, terrible pedophile and a rapist and all these things.
Yeah,
It was just his discontentment, again, the typical behavior patterns of a narcissist.
yeah.
It's about me. It's about me, he's saying. And he's looking down for a minute and he's being choosy about his words, which I haven't seen from him before because I've
Mm.
spent so much ego from him. He wants to make it clear that he does care.
Okay. This is
He
your
does care
chance.
about
Really, it's
he
your
does
chance to get on the soapbox and explain yourself.
he does care about hurting people and the corruption that he caused.
Okay.
Oh, Eric
Okay.
sending like a rainbow out of his chest into
Oh, like the Care Bears.
he, he's say he's saying Eric's talking to him and he's saying, I know, man. I know. And these Eric's saying, and these are things on the other side that they help you, as in like guides, ascended masters,
Yeah.
family, people that love you, help you to work through and overcome. And remember, he's not in, you know, Eric's place. Okay,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, she'll get there, maybe.
he's not.
So,
And it's because of his own self-hatred about what
oh,
he has done. Because when
yeah.
you cross, Eric's talking. When you cross, you're fucking purified, man.
Yeah.
Purified. And believe me, I know how that feels.
Oh, wow.
Looking
Yeah.
at your own reflection in the mirror, folks.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part of all this.
Mm.
And it is good. And there's good things that come out of this for you as a being. But you're not looking at it from the same traumatized plane Eric,
Oh, yeah.
Eric's bringing up. You're looking at it through a different perspective, like a different keyhole.
Mm.
You're looking at it through different eyes. So that way it can help you see. So all those things Eric's saying were washed, have been being washed.
Right. That's
Okay.
what happened. You went through a
For
spiritual
Jeffrey.
wash, the blackness, Eric called it.
Correct. Correct.
Right.
So he's and every time he gets out of line, he's got his handlers.
Okay.
And Eric's
See?
like kind of looking down himself. He's going, fuck, it's all gonna be okay. Everybody just wants to know, is it gonna be okay? It's gonna be okay. Just want everybody to know it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And he's thanking you again. Thanks, Ma. Thanks. God, I love you.
I love you too. So was Maxwell instructed by her father to assist your work for the Mossad? I mean, did you work with the Mossad?
I knew
That's
them,
just
yes.
huh?
I knew them, yes.
You knew them. Did you work with them or just know them?
So there are intricate details here that he does not want to get into.
Okay, that's fine. We'll skip that part.
But he did know them. He
Okay.
did attend a funeral.
Okay.
He did do business, and he didn't do good.
Okay.
He got in trouble with them. There was something
Mm,
there. There's some kind of trouble.
okay. Was he afraid for
People
his
were
life?
after him. At the end of his life, even before all this came out, people were after him.
No,
So
that's an
he
awful
started
lot.
having paranoid delusions.
Yeah, I would too.
A lot of it happened after dark.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Okay. So one night he was sleeping and he felt something or somebody wrap their hands around his neck and start choking him out in his sleep. And these dreams started happening and they would continue.
So that was a dream?
Well, isn't this ironic that he would be dream?
Yeah.
It
Prophetic.
was in his dream, but it was also negative energies, he's saying.
Mm,
So we're
yeah.
not using even the word entity, it's negative energies.
Okay.
Was he in the mafia himself?
So it was something in part one or two, I can't remember.
Okay.
That seems familiar. I don't know. Were you part of the mafia? Or your family, maybe? Family line?
He kind of just goes, I was in the club.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't. Oh, wow. Okay. So he's saying, I wouldn't call myself a world leader.
Okay.
So he's criticizing world leaders right now is what I'm getting at for the energy of this.
Okay. So
I'm
we'll
feeling a lot of, go ahead. Sorry. You go. You
no,
go,
you go.
Lisa.
So just say ding when you're ready. Go ahead.
Ding.
All right. Will Maxwell be released early from prison or have her sentence reduced? Eric, you might have to answer that. I don't know. What do you think?
The way it's looking right now, no.
Oh,
Is it being considered? Yes. Because it's the whole ripple effect. It's the cause and effect thing, the risk evaluation scale here.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to turn my ding off on
Oh, no, that's okay.
my phone.
What else was happening on the island besides sex with minors? First of all, let's just establish, was there sex with minors on the island? I don't want to jump to conclusions here. And
Yes.
so, okay, what else was happening?
Business exchanges,
Okay.
a lot of monetary gain, a lot of stroking each other's egos, amongst other things.
Ugh.
Yes, a lot of sexual practices because that's what everybody seems to be interested in here.
Yeah. Who
He's
was
saying
it?
cult-like fiction. Hmm.
Wow.
Uh, no eating baby brains.
Oh, that's good. What was
Yeah.
the young, how old was the youngest minor?
14.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
As long
14.
as it wasn't like four or whatever. All right, what was going on in that small blue and white temple building on the Epstein Island? Hmm, never heard of it.
He brought up somebody else that's 12 as well.
Okay.
He's also bringing up like child pornography.
Mm,
So they weren't
yeah.
flying children, like as in 9-year-olds out there to have sex with them. No, Elisa.
Okay.
Just he says no, Elisa, and then he corrected himself, Dr. Medhus.
Oh yeah. Got my white
He
doctor
wants
throwing
to be
that.
respectful. Oh yeah. He wants to be respectful to you. And he's hoping that He's not trying to come across disingenuous.
Yeah, I got that. So, anything else happening in that small blue and white temple on the Epstein Island?
Weddings,
Oh, okay.
events,
Okay.
family stuff.
All right.
With the good came the bad.
Oh, well, that's true. Okay.
Opposite, and I also feel that he is showing me a murder.
Okay.
He's showing me a girl that had been pushed off of. She had been very inebriated
Mm,
and she had been very abused and she was
mm,
very upset. And that is all he's going to say about that
okay.
because there was other players involved politically
Mm.
that were also on the island. He'd like to protect their privacy, and I'm sitting here going, but why? But what don't you just say?
Well, you don't have to say names. You can say there are politicians that had sex with her, that pushed her off a cliff, that, this, you don't have to give names. Whatever you feel comfortable with, frankly.
He's saying on my island there, amongst other things, it was primarily, yes, actors and politicians. Because that's the world he was around. That was the
Yeah.
world he was engaged in and engaged with. And he liked the status. He liked saying, I know so and
Mhm.
so. And they liked equally saying that about him as well.
Oh.
He was very giving when they would come to the island. He would make sure that all their needs were met.
Mm. I'll say.
And there were a lot of people that went there and had a really nice time, actually, that were not engaged with criminal activity,
Okay.
that he feels really sorry
Mm.
that their names were ever brought up or brought into this database of events.
Yeah.
He wants to make it clear that not everybody that is on his list were not actually the ones that went with the protocol of the island, which is anything goes.
Okay, right.
Okay. Um, and some of those people never came back again.
Yeah.
And some of them did.
Mm.
He says you win some, you lose some, eh?
Yeah. So what percent of the politicians and actors that went to your island actually engaged in illegal stuff of any sort, sexual or non-sexual?
That's a loaded question, he says. On the island itself in the moment, about 50%.
Okay.
But don't get it twisted, guys. These people were also involved in a lot of other things. And again, he's bringing up this racketeering.
Oh, yeah. Well, that brings me to the next question. Were you involved with cloning or human experience or selling organs?
So he has his arms crossed like this. And he kind of just like looks at me like, I think he thinks it's a ridiculous question.
Okay, that's fine. So I
Yeah.
guess the answer is no, or
He
yes,
thinks
but I
it's
don't want
ridiculous. He thinks it's ridiculous.
to. Okay, so all right. How do you feel now that you've had several years to review your life? Do you feel any compassion? We kind of answered that. For all your victims, anything you want to say directly to them? You want to add anything to it, Jeffrey? This is your time to shine.
He's going, there's nothing I can say. There is no part of words that can be spoken to enhance or upgrade the situation. It is a dark density. It was a dark density of existence for him at the time. He wants to pretend like and he did pretend like a lot of what happened did not occur,
Yeah.
but it did, and he can admit that now. Hearing I'm sorry, he says, oh, geez, that means I'd have to apologize to the whole world. And I do believe I've already done that. Has he done that?
Okay. How much?
Okay.
That's good. How much healing have you been able to accomplish since you crossed over? You think you're fully healed? Partially healed?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. He says the Jeff room's out, and then it turns into an Epstein. So he'll be himself. They'll start to pull him into, okay, like this is really who you are. Remember
Mm.
that. And then the matter of ego, because there's so much of it.
Yeah.
A lot of hurt he feels on the other side, a lot of pain, a lot of
You're awful.
tragedy has occurred.
Yeah.
He says, well, he believes he does deserve that. He
Yeah.
deserves the heavenly punishments. And boy, did he get his.
Yeah.
He'd like to take another shot at coming back and re-engage with some society.
I think there's
They're,
a
they're,
question
they're,
about that.
the yeah, he has an angel next to him, an
Ooh.
angel figure. He looks like a man, so I mean, and maybe that's just how he's presenting himself, but he's I don't get I like don't channel angels too often, so this is
Oh,
what we're
wow,
doing
this is
like.
cool.
This man is merely immortal. He was mortal. And as you are all immortal, so is this being that presents himself. I want you to remember that you all have factors. You all have factors that create your own existence and your own life's path and your own blueprint for existence. You take that down, as in down here,
Yeah.
and you ride along with it. And along the way, there are going to be moral judgments of character for everyone. And there are paths for a reason. Our paths cross for a reason. And know that the inability of character that you display does not show lack of moral judgment up here in heaven,
Mm.
in heaven's godly light.
Yeah.
You are all children of God. He loves you all equally. And because of that, we obey the rule of light, of creating loving souls. There is no soul that comes to earth that is not love,
Mm.
that is not loving. These are learned behavior patterns of ego, of pride that come along the way.
Yeah.
I'm asking him his name, and he says Christopher.
Wow.
I do believe in a code of ethics for humanity, as you are all in the same playground of love. The light brings you up, and the light takes you down. And that was Jeffrey's story. He's done
Wow, that's
speaking.
so profound. So, Jeffrey, will you reincarnate again and commit the same actions and crimes?
Not with the same actions and crimes, but there's going to be his when he's not there yet, that he's
Yeah.
gonna come back. He needs time on himself to
Yeah.
continue healing and processing the events,
Yeah.
because it holds, he's saying, Eric's jumping in, sorry. Eric's saying it holds such heavy weight, heavy emotion,
Mm.
and that's a lot of residual energy that you can't just wash away
Oh, yeah.
in one car wash sitting.
Yeah.
This is gonna it's teaching him to retain his pride and retain his ego for the next life so he can handle himself better
Yeah.
in situations that make you run amok, Erik said.
Yeah.
Uh, Epstein says, I will not be coming back a pedophile.
Are you gonna have to come back as an
And he
abused
looks up
person
at the
or
sky, says
victim?
that word, pedophile.
Would you come back as a victim or somebody that's going to be abused, maybe? Karmic reset?
He says, well, people like to think that. He says, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do
When you
with my
grow
life.
up?
He at this moment he's content and he's healing himself. And hopefully through his healing, he's putting that energetic process out there to his loved ones
Okay.
and the people that did care about him
Yeah.
and have the right concerns. My path wasn't a good one, but it was a chosen one. And it is for a lesson of a lifetime for everybody involved and the outstretches and the outreaches of the entire world. The ripple effect that this has created and the conversations that have
Yeah.
happened because
Yeah.
of this, the awareness. These are all lessons that it looks like Christopher and this other being have been really leaning into him with of you did these terrible things, but look at the good that's come out of it. And that's the purpose of life.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
You know,
And
there's,
and then it was time for him to go. And remember
yeah.
how I was bringing up like how he was having dreams of being choked?
Yeah.
I just have to
Prophetic,
say that's
wasn't it?
not ironic because didn't,
Yeah.
he got murdered.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that because he did.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
got choked off.
Yeah.
Are you helping to get justice for the victims from the other side at all?
Yes.
How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you work like that from the other side?
He says he has a lot of help. He has a lot of help.
Good. Eric, do you help him? Or are there other angelic beings and stuff that help?
Uh, Erik is not helping him like individually,
Okay.
but the collective consciousness as a whole, we'll say at least up there, is helping him.
Oh, good.
So they're helping to lift a vibrational plane with this of more teaching, of more artifactual teaching.
Okay.
So this is a teaching tool. You come to, and they've said this over and over, Erik's saying you come to Earth as a playground of
Yeah.
destruction, really.
Oh,
And,
wow.
and then you meet your ultimate demise, he says.
You have
And
to
then you're kind of
destroy
echoing his demise.
you have to destroy something to construct it sometime in a proper way. So maybe that's your aim.
There was no aim. It was going along with the choices in the life
Oh,
paths and
okay.
the circus
Yeah.
and having no moral compass and believing enough in my behaviors that it took over me.
Yeah.
So the light did take me down,
Yeah.
as in the light of, so he likes to use the word freedom because it felt freeing to do what he wanted, how he
No.
wanted, when he wanted.
Yeah.
Hmm. Did you
Was
have an issue
this
with freedom?
was this life a spiritual contract that perhaps you took too far, Jeffrey? Then we have just a couple more questions.
That's a good one. Because
It is a good one, yeah.
because he's he's saying I redirected my behavior patterns to a more moralistic approach, if that's what you want to say about me now. I think is he skipping over your question that he thought was great? I'm sorry. Just got a little
Was
lost.
your life a spiritual contract that you took too far? But it's okay. You roll with it. Roll with Jeffrey.
Okay. He's saying he's doing exactly what he was supposed to do in the time that he was supposed to do it.
I
He
got
had a
you.
purpose and he knows that now. And that's been the hardest thing for him on the other side of just kill me. Just leave me alone. Just
Yeah.
leave me in filth, leave me in waste, leave me in fire and brimstone. Everybody wants that.
Mm,
But
I
they on
don't.
the other side are showing him the good again that came out of it. And as he went along, he rolled with it. He took it too far because of his own humanistic intentions of ego
Right.
and persuasion and perverseness and anything dirty and dark and ugly you can imagine. He's saying, look, I was a character of unwellness.
Mm,
I was a character of unmoral state. I couldn't be there. I couldn't handle it.
yeah.
I couldn't play in the playground as everyone would consider right. But he's saying these kind people, as in up there, have
Yeah.
been showing him the opposite effect of all the wrong that he's done,
Yeah.
how the good that came out of it.
Yeah.
And
What
that's what
is
he's
the
hoping.
good? I'm confused. What good came out of all that you and others?
Awareness, awareness.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The awareness.
Conversations with family,
Yeah.
conversations with friends, the redevelopment of human character in the naturalization of protecting your own self and your own family and who you should watch out
Yeah.
for, who you should be feel protection from. Okay, did I say that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
he believes in guidance. He believes in good endeavors. He believes in education.
Yeah.
He believes in hard work. He believes in perseverance. He believes in having that take that trip of a lifetime. Have the hardest laugh you've ever had on a beach while drinking a margarita. Put your feet in the sand. Smile at the sky and the sun. Pay attention to the little things like the birds,
Mm.
but mostly pay attention to who's around you. Who you can be closest with can also hurt you the most. And that is
Yeah.
very true and very accurate saying he's saying.
Yeah.
He didn't really trust anybody. He really
Mm.
didn't.
Probably not even himself.
And that was a lesson for him in this lifetime,
Yeah.
as well as the collective. Who can you trust?
Did you trust yourself?
No.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. We're gonna revisit that for a second here.
Okay.
In okay, so he trusted himself because he thought he could control everything.
No.
And that was his way of trusting himself, was if I can take complete control over a situation, whether it was personal or business, then I was going to be okay. And it was going and I was going to be happy. What the deep dive here is the issue of discontentment I had in myself that reflected onto not just my victims, but anybody around me.
Yeah. I can
Because they could
imagine.
have our fun. They could have their cake and eat it too, and so could I. And that's what we learned with each other. It was he had a lot of soul contracts with
Yeah.
people before he came into, and he's bringing up the other factor too here of Epstein. It's not like he was like, you know, I don't want to name like I don't want to compare famous actors' names or
Oh,
singers,
yeah.
musicians,
No. Yeah.
but he knew a lot of them and he was friends with lots of them. But he were friendly with lots of them.
Yeah.
Uh, he says people dictate their behaviors based off of their moral patterns and belief systems they have in themselves. And he can't say that he had a strong one as
Mm-mm.
far as a faith-based system,
Yeah.
which then changed his structure for his life as it went on. And it led to different directions, and he had to make different choices.
Yeah.
And instead of going, he didn't feel those gut instincts necessarily like we do of, wait, this is wrong. What the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
He didn't
Didn't
think
have
that.
that instinct. Yeah.
Yeah. So he thought differently than other people. Which was good in a lot of ways for himself because he believes he was able to do a lot of good things too. He feels that he donated to a lot of nonprofits, which
Yeah.
really helped organizations. There's things, and I'm
Okay.
seeing cancer research here.
So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, basically, you're saying.
Right. So there's a lot here that he did do and tried to do for humanity, and none of it came with needing a name for himself,
Okay.
like as in an actor or comedian and such, or a, it wasn't about he wasn't about standing on a stage in front of a he was when he was with his group of friends or a
Oh
group of
yeah,
people
right. I bet.
or promoting,
Right.
but he didn't need to have a skill like acting and singing and all that stuff
Mm.
to feel good about his own name,
Okay.
feel important. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Are you ready for the next
Okay.
question?
Yeah.
Okay. Ding.
Think,
Are
ding.
both you and this is going to be controversial, but whatever. And I don't really quite understand it. Are both you and Trump used by the divine to actually cause the collapse of the old corrupt system?
Well, there needed to be a shift in humanity in general. There needed to be a change.
Yeah.
There needed to be a different course directory that was set. They did have a soul contract. They did utilize that to the best of both of their abilities. He feels on a soul level. He's not trying to sit here and say we work together to destroy the world. That is not what he's trying to say. But there was a purpose.
Yeah.
And he's calling it like a meet and greet. So I just don't think they did tons and tons of stuff together here.
Okay. That doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, it seems like it was a transactional relationship.
Okay. What is your final message to humanity now?
This is a strange one.
Really?
Yeah. He's talking about grieving your loved ones and how they're still
Uh,
with you,
yeah.
and that you grieve them right and you grieve them thoroughly, and they're still there to protect you and guide you.
Hmm.
Okay. That's a
That's off topic.
strange thing that I just,
Well,
yeah,
that's
sorry
fine.
about that.
That's your final message. It's your final message.
Uh, let me just, with him. Concentration, work ethic is key. I can't promote power over presences of not love, but they do exist.
Wait, what? Say that again. You can't promote power over
Yeah, I don't know what I just said.
presence of love? I know when you channel, you just like it's coming out of your mouth.
Yeah,
Free
I'm
flow.
sorry.
That's good.
Um,
It's okay.
sorry, I'm trying to get back into it. He just totally just threw me off. Something
Yeah.
wrong.
Jeffrey, shame on you.
Sorry,
Jeffrey,
guys.
before we close, is there anything else you would like to say on your behalf, on behalf of others, etc.?
Everybody wants a big, okay. Everybody wants a big grieving answer from me of I'm sorry. I'm sorry about doing this to you all. But there's a point here of peace within yourself that you can find within yourself. So these things don't happen to anybody.
Yeah.
They didn't just happen to my victims. They happened to me too, under consequences, circumstances from my decision making.
Yeah.
Watch out for your children. Watch out for your
Mm,
choices. Watch out for your decision making.
right.
It's not about just destroying your life, it's about destroying others, and that is important.
Yeah.
And it's not just one big eternal lesson. There's nothing he's Eric's jumping in. There's nothing he says this man can fucking say. There just isn't.
Yeah.
To make anybody happy. It's not gonna happen here, guys. He
Okay.
says, but know that he is in a, whether you like it or not, he's in a place of peace.
Yeah.
He's in a place of love. And he's trying to move out of self-loathing. And we're
Yeah.
trying to help him.
Right. I think there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Abby. I mean, God, guys, y'all better book with her now before she's booked up for years. Seriously. I also want to let you know that we are putting inserts, I think, in our Lithium D so that they smell and taste much better. Not that it tastes bad, they don't taste like anything to me. But anyway, I think that's kind of cool. I'm testing some of them out, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, you better order it with the Welcome 15 coupon before that ends, please. Welcome 15 is just in the first phase here. All right. I
Thank
love
you
you
guys for
all.
100,000 subscribers.
Yes,
This
and
is
thank you.
insane.
Did I say that? I hope I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I did.
did.
I
At the
did.
beginning, you did.
Thank you so much, guys. I love all of you
Thank you for
guys.
your patience while we did the whole Epstein thing. This wasn't really that easy for me either, honest to
No,
God.
no.
Like, I don't usually channel like things like that, but I'm really glad we did because like it tests me and that's a good
You
thing.
did.
It
You
helps.
passed with flying colors, girl. Seriously.
Thank you. Thank you. Tried the best I could, guys. Swear to
Awesome. Thank
God.
you. Love you, Abby.
Love you too.
Love
Bye.
you, Eric.
He's saying, "Oh, Ma, I'll always love you." He's
I
kissing you on
know.
the
Me
cheek.
too. All
He's
right.
telling you, he's whispering in your ear, "I'm proud of you."
Oh, sweetie. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.